Woo! Here we go. Choo-choo. Vibration. Welcome. Come on, everyone. Wake up. Hi. Friday. Rise and shine. It's Healy time. That was great. Great. Here we go. We have someone jumping on. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. Frequency Friday here with the GreenNurses. Energy healing. We love high vibing, right?
Hope we do.
Yeah. And we can. And so when we do these Frequency Fridays, it's because we want you to understand that energy therapies are real and they do aim to create a state of balance, health, peace, and energetic homeostasis. And you've heard all of us nurses talk before about healing, and when we're using cannabinoid therapeutics and other progressive tools, is that healing isn't the absence of illness or disease, but it's basically the emergence of new patterns of thought, behavior, physiology that dissolves limitations, decreases suffering, and improves quality of life. And so there's all different types of energy therapies. And today we're going to discuss and demonstrate the Healy frequencies. And so I'm not sure which one of you awesome ladies is going to program the room, because we're going to program the room right now. Yeah. So you can all be feeling
Can you do it minus?
Absolutely. I will get that rolling right now.
My iPad was not
good. So what Carrie Lee's going to do is, and we're going to talk a little bit more about it in detail, but we want you to start feeling, the energy. We want you to be sitting in it with us. And what she's going to do is she has a phone and she has this little device, which is the quantum sensor. And she's going to plug in to the app, this particular day for all people that are watching this right now and the people that are going to watch it later. Going to scan the room and going to see what we resonate with. What do we need right here to fill up our bioenergetic bodies, right? Our mind, our body, and our spirit. And so as nurses, we're like, the reason why we're doing this every Friday is because we are truly obligated to share information if we feel that it could help improve a patient's quality of life. And so that's why we're doing this live, to give you an example of Healy. Here we go. And so she's going to run it right now. And then we'll get into some more details.
It's working.
It's scanning. All right, cool.
So it's scanning that bioenergetic field of everybody, because we radiate. Energy is everywhere. We are all made of energy. We're not even like this meat suit, right?
We're vibing in and out.
Yeah, in and out. Awesome. Yeah. And so that is what we are tapping into. This untapped healing energy.
It's working, ladies. It's almost there.
All right, cool.
Lots of energy going on. Oh, here we go. Okay, top 5 programs. Healy Deep Cycle.
Going in.
Healy Skin. Healy Gold Cycle. Healy Meridians Program 2. And Healy Beauty.
Okay. We got 2 beauty ones running today.
We got skin and beauty. It's such skin a good beauty. Okay, I'm going to program this bad boy for 26 minutes. The whole time. We want it all, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to be going while we talk. And then what we're going to do near the end is we're going to take 3 minutes, and I have some amazing, beautiful, healing, vibrational frequency music that pairs really, really well with the Healy. I've been experimenting with different sounds and sound healing. So we want to play that for you so you can all take a moment of silence and drop in and be with us and vibe with us on this high frequency Friday day, right? We all want you to feel good throughout the weekend.
Happy High Friday!
Frequency Friday.
So I'm going to let Denise take over in just a second. So Healy is a microcurrent medical device developed in Germany. It's patented and FDA cleared as a class 2 medical device for relief of acute, chronic, and arthritis pain, muscle soreness, and migraine, as well as a supportive treatment for depression, anxiety, and related sleep disorders. So there's two aspects. There's microcurrent, which is one aspect, and then there's resonance and vibration. Correct, Denise?
Correct.
Two things. And then I'm going to let Denise explain a little bit more about this, because this is her expertise. Her and Carrie Lee are rocking it in the Healy world. And I'm just so excited to be part of it. And the other thing too, is that we offer sessions at the Green Nurse. We've been wearing these Healy devices. We've been working with it, friends and family, and we've had remarkable results. So Denise, I'm going to toss it over to you. And then afterwards, we'll all share how it's helped us this week.
Yes, thank you. Thanks so much for coming on this fun Frequency Friday. So as Sherry mentioned, that there are really two different aspects of this device. And that's one of the beauties of it. I love the fact that we have two applications. And one of them, the first application I'm going to talk about is a little bit more, you would think, a little bit more clinical, because it is direct microcurrent and frequency going into our cells. So this is a quantum sensor, and the device is able to scan, like we talked about. We have this bioenergetic field, so if you've thought of biofeedback or muscle testing, ways that your body communicates to us and what it needs, right? And so this, because we have this field, the microcurrent and frequency actually goes all the way, can penetrate into our cellular structure. And that's really what it boils down to, is like at the very crux of it all, we are made of just trillions and trillions of cells. And if you get down into the base of the cell, it's just energy. There's no infrastructure. It's just energy at the very base. So we are just like a conglomeration of these cells. So it makes sense that frequency therapy, getting into that cellular, connecting with that energy, resonating with that energy, would raise the ATP up. They found that it raises the ATP, which is like, think of it as your gasoline for your mitochondria that helps to make these cells and your proteins. And it's like the basis of the cell. 500%, it raises that ability to have that gas. So that is super powerful. I love that. And it also raises the protein synthesis and just basically helping those cells, making the permeability around the cell, that cell membrane, to be more pliable, so it can take information and nourishment in, and also excrete, get rid of toxins, and communicate out. And what the bottom line too is, what they found is that there was a certain voltage that had an influence on how well and how permeable and how that communication worked. So when we are born and young, our voltage level is like at a 70, and which is nice. And that's why, when babies, they have that bright pink skin and, everything is just wonderful. And if your child would fall down, if they, would scrape their knee, their skin would heal very quickly. Well, as we age, as our body is just been living with stress, and just our environment and toxins, is just wearing it down. It's just gnawing on our endocannabinoid system, it's dampening us. It lowers that voltage. So it turns our cells, like turning our cell is like at a negative 15, so it just plummets down. So the whole point of this is, this device you can just be wearing, going about your day, and you are pumping in this energy into your cells. And I would have to say, that's the thing I really notice the most, is I just have this, it's not a wired energy, weird. I just feel young, I just feel like I have some vigor in me, it allows me to be able to function through my day with a lot more ease, less pain. I used to have a lot of arthritis and just pain in my hands, all that phone stuff that we do, gone, and it's been, quite remarkable. So there's that kind of side of the house. And so physicians have been using this for years. Back in the 30s, frequency therapy was utilized, and then it kind of got, shut down. And they really didn't start bringing it back again until, the 80s and 90s is when they started reintroducing it. And you would have to go to a physician's office, to the electrodes. They were big, hunkin', expensive machines. And a whole different process. Look at this.
It's great. You can wear it.
It's wearable.
Yes. And just really quickly for the new people that are tuning in, you're vibing right now. So if you want to just close your eyes and listen or whatever, these frequencies, GreenNurse Carrie Lee scanned the room and figured out what we all need. And so we've been vibing. So at the end of the session, we're going to take a moment of silence. I'm going to put on some sound healing music, and we're all going to drop in and raise our vibrations together for an AFA day and an awesome weekend. So anyways, you're vibing right now, everyone. And now Denise is going to get back to our presentation.
Yeah. And so I will talk now a little bit about what that vibing is about, right? Because this is a part that can be a little harder, for people to understand, because it's maybe not as tangible. With the microcurrent and the frequency, when you're wearing this and you attach it, you can attach it to little wristbands, which are so easy, to wear. You can actually feel the current going in. You have to you have an ability to turn it up or turn it down, based on what you need. There's just so many frequency programs, that you can vibrate in. Sleep, help you with your sleep at night. Just help with memory, any of the things that you need, during your day, you can vibrate that microcurrent directly into your body to address what you need. The second way, you necessarily may not feel like that vibration, but you may feel a sense of calm. You may feel a sense of just like clarity. You may feel a sense of joy, just contentment, And what that's about is there is an information field, energy all around us. Energy goes through time and space. This is what Albert Einstein is talking about. We are not matter, we are energy. And this energy, this resonance energy is vibrating. So think about this. You're at a concert and you're feeling that music. You are feeling the music. You're feeling those pulsations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right now. I can think of my favorite song and go right back there and vibe right into it.
Yeah, you go right back.
Resonate with it. You remember it.
Resonating. That's resonance. You don't see that vibration, right? It's resonating. It's coming to you. And so our bodies are searching for a common resonance, looking for a vibration to match the other. And so this is what this amazing quantum sensor is able to do. And this is what makes this Healy different than other vibrational units, is that it has the ability to tap into your bioenergetic field, pull out like, ooh, what are you resonating? What are you looking for? Right?
Yeah.
What are you looking for? And then it will say, you know what? Your body's looking for pain management. Your body's looking for concentration. Your body's looking for contentment. Your body's looking for love, whatever. Your body's chakras are out of balance. Your body's aura is out of balance. So let me feed that in there.
Yes.
And so that's the beauty of that also is so applicable, because you can send this vibration and this energy to your children, maybe who's in college and away from you, your friend who just called you and said, oh my God, my back is just knocked out. Can you help me? And that happened to me. And I was like, well, I just got this Healy device. Let me give it a try. And I sent her the vibration from here to Boston, all the way to Florida. And she said, what did you do? I'm laying on my bed. I haven't done a thing. My pain level went from 8 to a 4, just with the vibration. So it really works. It's along the theory of, if any of you are familiar with Reiki healing, same thing. What's the other modality?
Healing. Yeah.
Healing. Basically, it's all, we have this energy available to us, and it's just a matter of tapping in. And so Marcus Schmeeckum, the founder, creator of the Healy, he was a quantum physicist and a monk for 15 years.
Oh, that's even better.
It's even better. So,
monk, talk about science and spirituality.
Boom.
That's the big theory right there.
Love it.
Boom. Yeah. And that's what this is about. This is what I love about this, because that is a concept. People how do I connect to spirit? How do I connect to this energy around me? Here's your answer, Healy. I mean, you can do it. I mean, you don't, there's other ways of doing it, through meditation, through even like through cannabis and dropping in and just, getting in tune, with your vibrational spirit, with that energy. That is a possibility. This amplifies it, makes it so much easier. And you have it at your fingertips. It's just, I feel like such a wonderful tool. Every family, in the household, it'd be so awesome, to have.
You can vibe the whole house.
Vibe the whole house. You can vibe your bank account. You
can literally vibe the actual house.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Any house got bad vibes, all you got to do is program the address in, hit scan. It's going to tell you what that house needs. It's really
toss
great.
it a little sage and you've got a party going on there, right?
Yeah.
You got a clearing party.
Yeah, right.
So this is the part that's so cool. So as nurses, as cannabis nurses, it's another progressive tool in the toolbox. It pairs so well with cannabis. As a matter of fact, Denise, didn't they say they were going to come out with a cannabis program?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're going to be. So how they figure this out? I mean, Dr. Nino, he is like the world known, frequency doctor. He's in Portugal, and he was a creator of, the Gold Cycle. I think Gold Cycle came up, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was a creator of the Gold Cycle, and that's what Marcus Schmeeckum had found out that these two aligned. And so they're able to figure out, just like how we extract essences from plants and herbs, he was able to figure out the exact frequency combination of different herbs, particles, plants. So, and actually that's one of the wonderful benefits here. We have the ability to vibrate Bach flower remedies, Swisher salts, material medica, all of these things that if you go to a homeopathic practitioner, they have in their office like a little apothecary. And, that stuff can get expensive to buy all those things yourself. You've got it in the palm of your hand. So you can vibrationally, they figured out the vibration frequency of like rosemary or whatever, those essences are, and they can vibrate it all the way into your body. And we can scan even our nutrients, what we're lacking. And I love that, it will. Carrie's having so much fun.
I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. I'm like this.
No, I love it.
I'm like Dory from Nemo right now. I just can't.
Wait, show everyone your tutu. All right. Show everyone your tutu. This is good. This is High Vibe Frequency Friday, where we feel good and we do goofy things. I'm going to tell you what I got on to make me feel good.
Yes.
I got on my mermaids.
I love it.
My mermaid pants.
And I've got my vibrational, fun little jacket here.
Heck yeah! You can lush.
And Carrie Lee's got a tutu on.
Yeah. Well, and it's so funny because today at 12 o'clock, I don't know if we can give this, if we're able to type this in somewhere, share. But I'm running a program today at 12 that you are all invited to. Anybody can come, called Consciousness of Style. And the whole talk about it is the vibration of color and, how what you choose to wear will have an influence on how you feel. So vibration is in everything. It's in everything. And it affects our lives. It affects our mood. The music that we heard, like the beat, we're tapping that in. So this is, I love this tool because it really brings together so much of what we've been talking about and teaching and sharing with people on how to help your body heal itself. Tapping into these things that were given to us to help us to heal, grow, and expand, that were provided to us by God, by Spirit, all right here. We have our hearts and our mind, our intuition, right? Our energetic field. We have nature and everything that has to offer. And then we have spirit, we have God. So those three things together, can't help but win. Have a wonderful.
So we are vibing right now for the new people that are joining us. We have Healy Resonance that is completely vibing the room with 5 programs that you all need because we scanned it. Even if you weren't here, we knew you were coming. Energy is, was, and always will be. Energy is intelligent, just like the plant's intelligent. Think about cannabis. The intelligence and the divine wisdom of the plant. It goes where it needs to go and it does what it needs to do to bring homeostasis and balance back to our minds, our body, and our spirits. So you just add this to it. Boy, take it to another notch, really feeling good. Mm-hmm. So we're vibing right now, and then we're gonna do a moment of silence in just a second. Okay, good. We've got a few more minutes. 8 more minutes.
Did you have music, or did you want me? I have that.
I do have music. I've got
cool.
I've got a really nice station.
How do you pronounce this? The Sesher salts, not Sesher salts, but the music, the hertz, the solfeggio, how do you pronounce
solfeggio scale?
Solfeggio scale.
So it's the number of 7s. Okay, very interesting. And so just think about the voltage of the cell. The healthy cell is 70. Right. So, and then if you even get into numerology and spirituality, you can even break it down even further. It's fascinating. So fascinating. So the solfeggio scales are really, really powerful vibrational frequencies through sound. And they hit certain levels and they vibrate at certain levels and they provide different information to your mind, your body, and your spirit. Mm-hmm. So did you have one that you play normally, Denise?
I have one. Yeah, I've got one. We could do, there's one for channeling your peace, anxiety relief, DNA. How about love and miracles? And then I just have the overall 528 hertz visual frequencies.
Yeah.
You had something going. That's fine. I had that if you wanted to pull it up. But you got
Yeah. Well, we can try it. We can try one of yours. Absolutely. Why not? Let's do it.
Okay.
But real quickly, I do want to share a quick story, and it's a personal one.
We love stories.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I woke up this morning feeling like dog do. I woke up with a migraine headache at 4 a.m, nauseous, and I felt like a chronic pain flare coming on. And so I needed to, sit and reflect and what have I done and not done to take care of myself. I started running Healy right away, and basically Healy and cannabis helps to break my migraine. I can still feel some pain. The nausea's decreased. So it's a combination of cannabinoids and energy healing vibration that helped me to get through those really uncomfortable hours. Does that mean that I'm perfect right now? No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that I can go, full force with my day, but it's helping me to move through the discomfort of what I was or wasn't doing, things that I did in my life that may have caused the migraine headache, that may have, for me, I already know the cycle is migraine headache, chronic myofascial pain, and then nausea related to both of it. So the Healy really, really helped me to move through it. And then, so when we're done with this, I feel pretty good. So when I'm done with this, I'm going to continue to take care of myself and self-care. I'm going to go lay down. I'm going to put a headset on, and I'm going to continue to vibrate the frequencies. I'll probably do another scan. So it definitely helps. Just like cannabis, it's not the end all be all. It's another tool in the toolbox.
I love that, you said that you took a step back to think about the things that you were doing that like cause this. And the combination with the cannabis and the Healy, it's allowing you to relax and step back and give yourself the self-care you need right now. It's not meant to make you feel good and just, all right, I'm going to continue on, like you need, like, I love that, that it's just like giving you like this hug.
I call it the grandma.
This hug of just saying, hon, you just, let's give you some chill time.
Yes. I call it's like a grandmother hug. Grandmother. Yeah. I sat with my mother a few days ago. So so the grandmother hug, I feel, so the combination, really, and information comes quicker too. So those spiritual wisdom, insights, intuition, cognition, all of these things start to click a little bit faster, when I'm using cannabis and when I'm using the Healy. So high vibes for sure.
Yeah, we're releasing the blockages.
Yeah.
Really. That's what it's about is, we are removing those things that are blocking the flow, So cool.
Yeah. All right. Does Carrie Lee, do you have a story for this week?
I always have a story. Let's be real.
Tell us.
Girl, put it on.
Well, let me just say, struggle bus again this week with the weather. Like, can we just have summer get here already, please?
I love that.
But no, last night I was like, I just been struggling with sleep. Like it's like I'm like a little baby. My days and nights are kind of mixed up this week. So I hooked myself up with microcurrent with Pink Dot app last night and did sleep system, and out like a light. Great freaking night's sleep. A little Healy, a little Delta 8, a little CBD. What more could a girl ask for?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got.
When you woke up in the morning, did you feel foggy?
No, I did not feel foggy this morning. I did not.
Another beautiful,
refreshed.
Right. And
restorative sleep, that's what it's all about.
Well, but you think about this, a lot of people will take sleeping pills and things to help them sleep and they wake up foggy. I mean, you don't wake up fresh.
No. And you know what? I'm glad that you brought that point up because I've actually been tapering off of a 12-year Ambien run.
Wow.
So I'm finally down to 5 milligrams from 12.5 milligrams. That's some gnarly stuff, man. I mean, let's be real. And it's not easy to come off of. And thank God for cannabis and Healy, because I would be chained. I'd be chained to it for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not even kidding. I love it. Thank you, plant medicine. And
Healy, and you for taking the action. You made the choice.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm empowered. I'm empowered by the plant and by Healy. So that's what it's all about.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Yeah.
So are we ready to take a few moments of silence?
Yes.
Sure.
Right. So Denise is gonna play some frequency music. I'm not
I'm gonna do the bass one.
I keep hearing, play that funky music, bang, bang.
No, you're in a different mode. It's gonna get to like zone down here.
So we invite you all to stop, go into your heart, focus on the space between the breath, your heart space, and just receive these beautiful frequencies with us and start your driving off the high vibe side. Yes, off the high vibe way. Here we go. I'm gonna sink in. Thank you for joining us all. We're really happy that you're all.
There we go. Mm.
That was nice. It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
Yeah. And can you believe that that was just 2 minutes? You know, I mean, like, what a shift just a 2-minute pause can make.
Yeah.
I think that is such a beautiful illustration on how, you know, we can go through our day and just a 2-minute pause can like whoop transition you into higher vibrational, you know, feeling. When we say high vibration, it doesn't always mean nah, nah, nah. It means like we are
Whole and complete. You feel it. You feel solid in who you are. Like,
you feel connected.
Connected. It's
Connected, resilient, filled with love and gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I look at it as love, light, right? This is what's coming in for me. Love, light, and information from way up there, right? New information that my mind and my body and my spirit needs to receive. So I can, you hear me say it all the time, so I can live my best life. That's all I want to do, right? That's all we want to do.
You know, it's just like, you know, if we want love and change in the world, right? We want that. It's got to start here. Because if we can't radiate it out, nobody's going to be receiving it, you know, and it's not going to be this, you know, back and forth. So it really, the task at hand is right here.
Yeah.
Starting
And you have to fill up your cup in order to pour into someone else's.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a perfect way to do it. Just saying. Just saying.
Yes. Yes. It's the new wave.
It is the new rave. So really quickly before we wrap up, Denise, what's going on Monday?
So on Monday, we will have, if you want a little more information about this, or you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, I want one of those. Like, I need one of those in my life. Like, that is the best self-care tool I ever heard of, you know. Then come on Monday, because we're going to dive in a little bit deeper with the science, and it'll be a little more of a formal presentation, but it's going to be open to, you can ask a zillion questions. We're there to answer, and we're able to help you get your own Healy yourself. And why we're doing this we've been doing this every Monday is because there is a huge discount going on right now that is going to end. Oh gosh, I think we have another week or two. It ends at the end of April. And we would just love, you know, if anybody's interested in the Healy, we'd love for you to get it at this discounted price, because this doesn't happen, you know, very often at all. Trust me, it doesn't. They are launching in the United States, and, you know, they're doing they really want people to receive, have access to it. So I'm like, shouting it to the rooftops, you know, like, get this now. And, you know, you've got that little stimulus check, or, you know, think about that, you know, like that.
Tax refund.
Yes, your tax refund. I mean, if you think of energy, the energy of that money, you know, where you can apply that, like, think about, you're applying that little nugget, that investment into yourself.
Yes.
Now, that is a huge investment to yourself. You are going to save money in the long run. You're not going to have to maybe go to your therapist, or, you know.
Yes. Have an abundant mindset.
Many, like threefold you'll get back, you know.
Like I said, it's a great tool. And we're showing up every Friday early, right after the 8 a.m. show, to bring you guys this information, you know, the education, the information. And so you can experience what it feels like, as well as hearing Healy stories of how it's improved the quality of our lives.
Right.
We hope to see
little fur babies. There's applications for your little fur babies too.
Animals. Yeah. Denise has a wonderful PowerPoint presentation that we're going to present on Monday. And if you go to the Green Nurse Facebook page, there's an event right there, and you can look it up, and there's a Zoom link right in there, so you can all join. We start at 8 p.m. Sharp, and we let people in throughout, but you'll come in and you'll be silenced, and we just want you to observe and pay attention. And then when she's done with the presentation, everyone can ask questions. So it's going to be great. We've been doing these for a while, and we're really, really happy to continue to educate on the power of vibration, frequency, energy, microcurrent healing.
Yes.
All right. Any last words, ladies?
Flow with it, baby. Happy Friday. Love yourselves. Love everybody else. And boop.
Boop.
Yeah. Share that little tutu vibration. Oh, let's see. We need to find a song here. That is going to be a little fun.
Yeah, girl. Show that leg. Woo-hoo!
One at the fingertip.
I got
oh my God, I love it.
Mermaid dance going on because it's pouring rain here, and I feel like I'm going to go.
Yeah. Okay. Here's one for you.
All right. So we're going to end this with some music and Carrie.
We they see us coming from a mile away. They want to see us, want to be us. Now we don't play. Yeah, getting fancy, edge of your seat. We got a groove making you move. Now come on, get on your feet. It's like 1, 2, what's the move? I got 2, 3, follow me. I got 4, 5, that's the vibe. I like 6. Do it like this. Right now, get up. Right now, get up. Right now, get up. Do it like this. Get up. Right now, get up. Right now, get up. Right now, get up.
Wild. There we go. Good. All right. You guys are awesome.
Oh my God. I love you guys. Everybody have a great day.
Yes. Yeah. And remember, it's about living your best life and helping others do the same. Yes. We love you all. Join us next week. Bye.
Hallelujah.
This is Carrie Lee.
Yeah. Emma.